All right. Well, this is looking over. This is going to be pretty good here as you take a look. Right now, we have 6 more games tonight. Remember, 3 a day. We didn't have any because of the darts league last night. You could see Austin Jackson with Detroit leading, and Larry Walker doing very good there. Horner and Howard. And Chris Davis has slowed down a little bit, but he's kept up RBI. Frank Howard trying to get to 100. But the Senators are down and not looking good. On the other side, well, we'll have to see. The Nationals have lost 11 straight. Let's take a look. Right now, 6 games today, and this will be number 1. First game today, you have the Expos beating the Marlins, the Philadelphia Phillies beating the Reds. 10-game lead, 10 over 500. The Braves 8-7 over the Pirates. The Pirates are now 12 under. They should be done. Arizona 1-0 over the Cubs. Arizona going ahead. The Rockies 10-7, a big win for them. Houston and San Francisco are even now, 5-2 win. And St. Louis 11-3. On the other side, Texas 3-0 there. Did Washington win? Yeah, they did, 5-3. So it ends everything there. Texas beat the Yankees. Cleveland beat the Senators. Kansas City 14 over Detroit, 7-5 winners. Baltimore 6-3. Toronto 4-3 at the very bottom of the thing, both 62 and 58. And Minnesota beat Oakland 8-2. They're now 10 ahead of them. And we go to the next day. Next day, number 2. The Diamondbacks are 9 over, 6-5 winners. Montreal down by 1 under as 3-1 winners there. The Mets beat the Pirates. That was 7-6 in 15 innings. One of the best games of the year. The Astros 1 under 500 now. St. Louis loses to Chicago. The Marlins lose to the Padres. The Phillies 6-0 win there. The Rockies 11-9 over the Giants. On the other way, the Rangers win. Tampa Bay over Toronto. Kansas City a game ahead of Baltimore. Milwaukee a 1-0 win over New York, who's way under 500 now. Boston a big 9-8 win over Minnesota. Minnesota's flatlining. Oakland a 7-0 win over Detroit. And here we go. This is going to be number 3. So number 3 is now Arizona win 10 over. Florida win their 8 over 500. Atlanta way over 500. Good winning streak for them, 7-1. The Mets sweep the Pirates. The Astros are 2 under. The Giants are 500. The Rockies needed that one. The Phillies lose to the Dodgers. Cubs beat the Cardinals very big. In the American League, the Orioles and the Royals are tied. The Brewers lose to the Yankees. The Rangers lose. The White Sox trying to get to 500. The Twins beat the Red Sox. The Jays beat the Rays 4 over Oakland. 10 over. They beat Detroit. And there we go. All right, next one. So 2, this is 3, 4, then 5. 115. 125. So we're going to take a look now at the next game. So here we go. The Expos beat the Mets. Take a look. The Rockies lose there. The Phillies beat the Astros. The Cubs beat the Marlins. Marlins going down. The Diamondbacks and the Cardinals have the same record. The Pirates beat the Giants. San Diego beats Atlanta. Atlanta is only 1 over. The Blue Jays win. Looking ahead, Milwaukee loses again. They are starting a slide. Texas 7-6 winners. Baltimore gets upset. Kansas City beats Boston. And Minnesota 9-1 over Detroit. Next game. So this is 114, 124. Sorry about that. Colorado's down 500, gets blown out. Houston wins, beats Philadelphia, but they're 200. Arizona, 12-0 big win. New York 6-5. The Cubs 4-1. The Giants 6-4 is their 500. Cincinnati is falling down. The Braves are 500. For the American League, they have Boston 5-0 win. Tampa Bay 8-5 as they beat the Yankees. But we're taking a look. The Blue Jays 9-4 over the Oakland A's. Now these games are becoming very important. You want those leads. Minnesota 6-1 over Detroit. Big sweep. Big sweep. I don't know if it's a big sweep, but now that was a big first game as Minnesota will play Toronto there. So we're going to take a look at 125. And here we go. We have Cincinnati and St. Louis, Chicago and Atlanta. Taking a look at the games. Play Arizona and Florida. That should be a very good one. Philadelphia and Colorado. I think Arizona and Florida should be the best. On the other way, Detroit and Boston. Actually, Detroit and Boston, that'll be big. New York and Oakland, Milwaukee, Seattle. And there we go. A lot of ones versus twos, but you take a look at what they need to do, and I think the best thing will be Arizona and Florida. So Arizona 68-56. Florida is there in the team stats. Second and fifth, both playoff teams, but you know, every win is big at 125, 162. There are 37 games left in the year. 37. So we all know with 30 to go, every game is big. Both teams are, well, the Diamondbacks playing very well. In August, they're 10-4, 8-6. Very consistent is Florida. But there we go. Looking at both teams. For the team batting average and rankings. The average, well, 6/3. A lot of good hitting in the NL. In the pitching, Florida has the edge. And that is very big. They do have the edge. Arizona's pitching is not very good. Wade Miley, 7-10. ERA of 4.58. And Alex Sanabia, 13-10. 27 games, 3.57 ERA. All right, we're about ready to go here in Florida. And this is very big. Remember, 3 games a day. So we're about ready to go. You're going to have Adam Eaton, Pollock, and Montero as Arizona 2012 against Florida of 2010. Alex Sanabia, and we're ready to go, and we're underway. That'll be a hard hit, and that'll be caught. So that's going to be 1 out. Now, you can see that this is Joe Robbie Stadium, and man, I cannot wait to these playoffs. These playoffs will be fun in August. They will be, and that'll be very big. So that's going to be 1 out. Here is Pollock. Pollock now, sorry about that. So here we go. That'll be on the ground and a base hit. So they're going to have it. And a base hit there. You can see some people in the stands. And that's going to be a base hit, 1 out. Pollock is on first. Here's Montero. 264, 12 home runs. They're kind of getting into the meat of the order. So Sanabia to Montero. A little looper to left. Now more than a little looper. And that'll be caught, 2 outs. 2 outs, top of the first inning, and Justin Upton, The DH 258. High pop fly and underneath. And that's going to be 3 outs. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the first inning. The score, Arizona and Florida 0-0. Bottom of the first inning, Bonifacio, Coghlan, and Stanton. So Bonifacio, third base. That's going to be a shot and a base hit. So Florida will get on here in the first inning. Bottom of the first inning, nobody out. This is big. Florida needing the win more than Arizona. Here's Coghlan. Chris Coghlan, the DH, 266 now. You can see that Ramirez is the big hitter, fourth. Coghlan on the ground. There's 5, 4, and we're only going to get 1 out. 1 out in the bottom of the first inning in Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton, the right fielder. 249, 18 home runs, 68 RBI. They go to second, they get in, they're going to get him out. 2 outs. 2 outs. And stand again from Wade Miley. That'll be on the ground. 6-3. They'll get him 3 outs. We go to the second inning. Arizona nothing, Florida nothing. You know, these games are solid. Pretty solid here. Detroit 3-3 against Boston. You see some of the games. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 310, 25 home runs. This will be very, very big. And Goldschmidt jammed him. High pop fly and underneath. 1 out. So that's going to be 1 out. Top of the second inning. Alex Sanabia. 1 out, 3.55 ERA. So Sanabia to the next guy. Sorry, I didn't get his name. And a base hit, so we'll go on first. Game number 125 of 162. It's starting to really matter now. As Hill gets on first, here comes Jason Kubel, right field. That'll be on the ground. They'll pick it up. They'll throw to first, and he's safe. 2 on with nobody out. 2 on with 1 out. Sorry, and here's Drew. Stephen Drew, not a good year, 233. A full year, and he's only hitting that, and he gets his 94th hit. And that'll be an RBI. They go around third. 1 run will score, and it's 1-0. They're going to throw home. They're going to come home. And the throw is off target. They throw to third. And let's see, is it a double or a triple? It'll be a double that's extended 2-0 with 2 outs. Oh, they get him at third. They get him at third, so he is out at third. And John McDonald now. 2-0 Arizona. McDonald, and that'll be 4-3. So they get the out here, and you gotta love it. It's Arizona 2, Florida nothing. So Arizona 2, Florida nothing. Bottom of the second inning. I want to see, are there any out-of-town finals? Let's see, at the very end, nobody with a final score. Atlanta winning. Atlanta's been so weird. Bob Horner has his 42nd home run. So we're going to try the above home plate camera for the action. So here we go. That's going to be Ramirez, Hanley Ramirez. Wade Miley. Struck him out, 1 out. Wade Miley has 100 strikeouts this year. 2-0 Arizona leading Florida. Gabby Sanchez, the first baseman, 272. He's not an everyday player, but he does have 19 RBI. There we go. On the ground, they'll go 4-3, 2 outs. We'll have this. I like this a lot better. Way, way better. Love that view. And Cody Ross, left field. So here's Cody, 285, Wade Miley. And they walk him. The thing is with Florida, I mean, this is Cameron Maben, the center fielder. 241, 7 home runs, 48 RBI. That's going to be a high pop fly and caught. At Sun Life Stadium in Florida, we go to the third, 2-0. So top of the third inning, you have Eaton, Pollock, and Montero. You can see Atlanta, Bill Buckner for Chicago. Chicago's one of those teams. It's like when you date somebody and they're great looking and they keep teasing you and they're kind of out of your league and you're like, come on, and then you think you lost them and then you go and you think you lost them and like that. So here's Adam Eaton. That'll be a little bit, and a caught the line drive, 1 out. So that's going to be Eaton. Here comes Pollock, A.J. Pollock, 1 for 1 today. So now it'll be only 31 pitches. That'll be a high pop fly and a catch, 2 outs. So Ramirez with the catch there. And Montero, 0 for 1, Miguel Montero, the catcher. High into right field. Bottom of the third inning, 2-0 Arizona. Ronnie Paulino, the catcher. Wade Miley now still in. He's 7-10 on the year. And one of the things when you look to pennant runs is you look to the weak link. And if that guy gets hot, you know you got a really good shot. That's going to be high pop fly center field. And that'll be caught, 1 out. I mean, they look like they're doing a solid job here. 1 out Wade Miley does, but you got to wonder if he's going to implode here. Donnie Murphy, first at bat, and they walk him. So Donnie Murphy will go to first here in the bottom of the third inning. And now we go to the second time around, Emilio Bonifacio. Bonifacio, the third baseman, 1 for 1 today, bottom of the third. That's going to be a base hit. And they're going to go around second. They go in, and it's first and second with 1 out. Bottom of the third, 1 out. Here's Coughlin, the DH. Miley to Coughlin. They walk him, and now the bases are loaded. We talked about Wade Miley before. And now that's 3 walks from. Is he going to implode this inning? Giancarlo Stanton, the right fielder. Here's the right fielder for the Marlins, 249. 18 home runs, 68 RBI. Stanton strikes out. It's going to be 2 outs. So they can't even get the sacrifice right now. Can't even get it to get 1 run in. And here's Hanley Ramirez, the second baseman, 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, bottom of the third inning. The pitch. That's going to be a high pop fly, center field. Coming in, center fielder's going to get this. We go to the fourth inning, the score after 3. The 2012 Arizona Diamondbacks 2 and 2010 Florida nothing here in the Half-Ass Baseball League. Remember, every team was 81 and 81 in this league. 81 and 81. And as I take a look, I just want to right now we are just I am simming a college football schedule from here we go, top of the fourth inning. I'm doing an insane simming project, which really isn't going to take a long time. Not as much as I thought. I thought I'd be in December, but I probably will be, because I'll go on and off simming, because I want to make sure the new game I sim every single game. Justin Upton now, the DH. He's 0 for 1. Alex Sanabia. And Sanabia will be on the ground. What a play. Short to first. What a move. What a play. And that's Murphy who gets the out. Top of the fourth inning, 1 out. What a move. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. First base. He's 0 for 1. Atlanta's now up 5-0. And Goldschmidt, this will be third. Ramirez to first. 2 outs. But no, actually Bonifacio to Sanchez. And here's Aaron Hill, who's 1 for 1. High and deep to center field, but not deep enough. And they're going to catch 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the fourth inning. The score, Arizona 2, Florida nothing. Wade Miley has only thrown 47 pitches. Here's Gabby Sanchez. First base. Gabby, that'll be left center field. High, and that'll be 1 out here in Sun Life Stadium here in Florida. Florida is 5th right now in the National League. The top 5 go to the playoffs. There's a really big log jam. Cody Ross, left field. Remember, he walked the last time he was up. So Wade Miley. They walk him again. I mean, that's the thing. Florida 5th in the National League, fighting for a playoff spot. Remember, number 1 goes all the way to the semifinals. They go all the way to the League Championship Series. Well, 2 through 5 fight it out to be number 1's opponent. So here's Maben. They walk him. Wade Miley, that's going to be 5 walks here. We're taking a look at New York, a 2-1 lead over San Diego. We're looking over the Padres. You know, in a close league like this, you just never know. Here's Paulino, Ronnie Paulino, the catcher. That'll be on the ground. Could be a double play. 6-4-3, and they get him. And that'll end that. Or no, they'll just get 2 outs. And wipes everybody off. Here's Kubel. Right fielder, it's 1 for 1. Line to right field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch, 3 outs. Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score, Arizona 2, Florida nothing. No, wait a second. No, what am I doing? That's the top of the 5th. 1 out. Sorry. God, it's been a long day. Now here's Stephen Drew, the third baseman. Both RBI in the game as Stephen Drew. Still the starter in for Florida. That's going to be to right field. And a base hit. So we'll single it in. So dropped in top of the 5th inning, 1 out. And here's John McDonald. The shortstop, Alex Sanabia now. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high and over center field. And they're going to make the catch. That'll be 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Adam Eaton, left fielder, 0 for 2. That'll be on the ground. Can he get it up? That'll be no, he can. He holds on. And with 2 outs, Arizona has 2 on with 2 out. And here's A.J. Pollock, 1 for 2 today. He can hit over 300, get 58 RBIs or 57. And really put Arizona in the lead. But he doesn't. It's going to go foul and caught. So that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The score, Arizona 2, Florida 0. Well, Florida's independent race. You have 37 games to go. That's it. We have 10 days. So when you take a look at this, I mean, these are tough teams. These are tough games. Every game matters. It does now. You have less time. Now, every game you say does matter. It does. But you have less time to recover from losses than you do in a regular season. You can't go on a 10-day game winning streak with 5 games to go. So here we go. Here's Murphy now. That'll be on the ground. Second to first, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out, and here's Bonifacio. 2 for 2. Miley. That'll be center field, and a catch. A catch, so he got it. Pollock on the move. His defensive rating got it to him. 2 outs. They can't get anybody on. Wade Miley has walked 5, but he's only given up 2 hits. Here's Coughlin, 0 for 1. To right. And what a move. So the outfield helping Wade Miley out. We go to the 6th. It's 2-0. We go to the 6th inning now. You know, taking a look over here. 1 viewer, thank you. Dwayne Martz, good to see it. Good to see it, Dwayne Martz. Really, really good. I wish you the best. Dwayne has a great channel. Awesome guy. Great. One of these days I got to take you to a game. I'm going to take you to a game. So here we go. Montero, Upton, and Goldschmidt. Here's Montero. And that'll be on the ground. They go and they get a 1 out. Top of the 6th inning, 1 out. And here's Upton, the DH. Justin Upton, the DH, 0 for 2 today. Oh, he hit that one high and deep to left field. And this one is over the National League scoreboard. It's over the first deck, and it goes into the luxury boxes. And Justin Upton has just made it 3-0. Nothing. As Arizona big lead. It's Arizona 3, Florida 0. And Paul Goldschmidt. So Justin Upton has hit his 13th home run. And here's Paul Goldschmidt, first base. And Goldschmidt, he might go back-to-back. He goes to the easier part, and Goldschmidt goes back-to-back. And it's 4-0 Arizona. You're looking at a team right now that is fighting the New York Mets to be number 1. Trying to make him go number 1. So here's Aaron Hill, one for two. Sanabia is still in at 67 pitches. And that'll be on the ground. No. Top of the sixth, one out, and that's huge. Here's Kubel. Jason Kubel, right fielder, one for two. That's a hard hit. They get it. Will they go to first? Will they double it in? I don't know. No, he's still going to be at first. 2 outs. Stephen Drew's 2 for 2. He had the 2 RBI before. Sanabia, and they're going to go to second. The throw. He's going to be safe. I guess we have to imagine the ball there. 23 stolen bases for Hill. Here's Drew now. Struck him out. That was on the inside. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. The score, Arizona 4, Florida nothing. So bottom of the sixth inning, the New York Mets. They must have won. Cincinnati beating St. Louis. We have winners here. Let's take a look at the Washington and the Pirates. The Pirates are one of the best teams in baseball on offense. If they only had pitching, that'd be big. Minnesota losing to Toronto right now, 2-0. New York and Oakland. Oakland is playing good baseball. They should be able to make the playoffs. They keep going. Colorado wants to start winning. Philadelphia is up there trying to make it. And if Florida loses and Philadelphia wins, there you go. Milwaukee 1-0 over Seattle there. Texas 7-6. Chicago 7-6 over Texas. The Astros trying to get to 500. Tampa Bay 7-5 over the Senators, who have been horrible. Baltimore 5-0. They're losing. Detroit 9-4 against Boston. And Cincinnati 8-6 over St. Louis. Stanton. Struck him out. And that's going to be 1 out. And here is Hanley Ramirez, second base, 0 for 2. Miley. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up, throw to first, 2 outs. So 2 outs, and here's Gabby Sanchez, 0 for 2. They can't do anything. Wade Miley has been keeping the ball away. Out of all the way back, and they get him. So we go to the 7th inning. It's 4-0 Arizona. So McDonald, Eaton, and Pollock for Sanabia, who is still in at 3.65 for his ERA. And that'll be ball 4, his 40th walk of the year. Here's Adam Eaton, the left fielder. 1 for 3. That'll be on the ground. Picks it up. Throws to first. He's going to be safe. So 2 on with nobody out. And here's A.J. Pollock, 1 for 3. That'll be on the ground. 5-3. 1 out, 2 on, and Arizona trying to get more. Miguel Montero. For 3. That's going to be over to left field. Are they going to get enough to come home? They're going to throw home. Here's the throw home. And will he score? He will. It's 5-0. And here's Upton. He had a solo shot. Upton and Goldschmidt went back to back. Last time he was up. But he strikes out this time and ends the inning. Bottom of the 7th. This game is Detroit out of town scores. Andre Thor has hit 2 home runs in a game. It's 7-0 Cleveland. I mean, that's big, and now Cody Ross left field. Wade Miley. And Miley gives up a hit to Ross. Bottom of the 7th inning. Maben. Center field 0 for 1. Oh, look at this to left field. No. And it's caught. 1 out. Paulino. 0 for 2. Is it going to get through? It will. And here comes Florida now. It's 5-0. They might be able to throw to third. And he's going to be safe. First and third, no bottom of the 7th inning, Donnie Murphy. 0 for 1. This is possibly a big inning for Florida. Miley. Pop fly. Could be a sacrifice. They catch it. They're going to come home. And this thing is going to be 5-1, so it's within a grand slam. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, Bonifacio. 2 for 3. Look at this to right, and it goes over. Will it be fair? Yes, it will. And here they go. They're going to come home. That's going to be 5-2, maybe 5-3. They go all the way home. And they throw to third. He's going to be safe. And it is 5-2 now. 2 outs. Coughlin 0 for 2. They walk him. So 2 on, 2 out. And now a new pitcher, Craig Breslow. Breslow's 1 for 4, 4.19 ERA. And Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 3. It's the tying run. The 2-out pitch. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to be 5-3. And they're going to go to third. He's safe. 5-3 now. This is Florida getting 3 runs now. Hanley Ramirez, the second baseman. 0 for 3. Breslow gave up a hit. It goes away, and it'll be 5-4. 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the comeback by Florida. Breslow to Ramirez, 2 outs. Stanton is the tying run. He didn't go, and now he walked. The leading run is at first, and Gabby Sanchez 0 for 3. The pitch, that'll be on the ground, and what a move, and they get the out. You never know. Watch this last out, a 5-star play. What a play by Hill. If Hill wasn't there, it would have been done. Paul Goldschmidt, Detroit leading Boston 9-4. That'd be a big win for Detroit. So here's Goldschmidt, 1 for 3, top of the 8th inning. The starter, Sanabia for Florida, still in. Third to first, and he throws it away. Going to second. Ninth there. And here's Hill. Aaron Hill, second base, 2 for 3. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up. They throw to first, 1 out. So Goldschmidt is at third. He's in sacrifice position. Trying to get him in is going to be Kubel, the right fielder. That's going to be a base hit, and it's 6-4. They get an insurance run, which might come in big handiness now. Kubel, an RBI single. Here's Drew. 2 for 3, 2 RBI, Stephen Drew. And a line drive, 2 outs. So finally, John McDonald 0 for 2. Chris LaRue, the new pitcher. LaRue is the new, oh, look at this, and it's not gone, no. It's caught, 3 outs. Well, more on LaRue next inning. If he's still in, we go to the bottom of the 8th, 6-4 now. So Dwayne, good to see ya. Dwayne Martz over on the YouTube side. On this side, I have one viewer there. So that'll be good, and it'll be 6-4, bottom of the 8th inning. Ross Maben and Paulino. Cody Ross, 1 for 1. One out. One out, Cameron Maben, 0 for 2. That'll be on the ground. Third to first, 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Paulino. 1 for 3. Hard hit, this will be third to first, 3 outs. Top of the 9th inning, the score, Arizona 6, Florida 4. So we go to the top of the 9th, Eaton, Pollock, and Montero. Steve Chiswick is now the pitcher. Chiswick is 9-4, 2.38 ERA, trying to keep Arizona at 6-4. Chiswick is 32 saves. He's the save guy, but he's trying to keep Arizona in line. Here's Adam Eaton now, as struck him out, 1 out. They don't want Arizona getting any more runs. Here's Pollock now. A.J. Pollock, 1 for 4. Chiswick. That'll be on the ground and a base hit. So he'll go past first. And he'll go to second, and he's going to be safe. So a double as Chiswick gives it up to Pollock. A.J. Pollock on second. Here's Miguel Montero. An RBI 0 for 3. They go to third. To throw. No. So he's in sacrifice position. Miguel Montero 0 for 3. Base hit again. And that's going to make it a big lead. 7-4. So Upton, 1 for 4, a home run and an RBI. So here's Justin Upton. And caught. 2 outs. Here's Goldschmidt, 1 for 4, solo shot. He's caught, 3 outs. So 7-4 Arizona, 3 innings. Wow. 2 innings, they got the insurance run. Bottom of the 9th inning, David Hernandez. It is a save opportunity. He's 0-7 with 24 saves. He blew 7 opportunities, maybe a little bit more. But here's Donnie Murphy 0 for 1. So Murphy to center field, and this one will go to the wall. And they're down by 3, and he'll get on. But nobody out. So a big base hit by Murphy, and here's Bonifacio. Emilio Bonifacio, third base. 3 for 4. It's 1 RBI. Pop fly caught. And that's going to be 1 out, bottom of the 9th. 1 out, and Coughlin. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out. That'll be on the ground, and a base hit by Coughlin. Well, they score. Let's say they're going to throw home. Wyven come home. It's first and third, and the tying run is at home with first out, 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton 1 for 4 with an RBI. Can they do the miracle and get a home run? Bottom of the 9th, Hernandez trying to get the out, 1 out. That's going to be a high pop fly, and underneath it'll be 2 outs. Ramirez, Hanley Ramirez. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. 316, 13 home runs, 59 RBI. High pop fly. Should be it, and it is. And Arizona has come out of here with a big 7-4 win. They're a team that needed a win for second place. The Mets got a 2-1 win, and now they win in the final 7-4. A big win for Arizona. Taking a look right now, the Arizona Diamondbacks 7-4 win. Let's take a look. Player of the game is Wade Miley, giving up 4 earned runs, 4 runs on 5 hits. Walked 6 times, 3 strikeouts. And Breslow 6 holds. Hernandez at 25 saves. Sanabia 13 and 11. LaRue, Chisek. Sanabia a game score of 36. Miley a 45. Here it is, attendance at 25,000. Final 7-4. The Diamondbacks now have a 4-game lead over the Marlins. They put a little separation, but you want to see if that actually works. And right now, we'll go. Let's take a look at everything right here. So the Reds, 1 game under. They're hanging in there for the regular season. The Braves beat the Cubs. The Cubs really wanted to only go 5 under, but so Phil Niekro, 63 and 62 now for Atlanta. He's 14 and 13 as knuckleball all over the place. The Mets beat the Padres 2-1. They scored 2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Astros are only a game under 500. Philadelphia 2-1 winner over Colorado. Colorado's now under 500. The Giants are over 500, a 4-3 win over the Expos. The Pirates 6-5 over the Nationals. In the American League, the Indians beat the Orioles. We knew that. Big wins. Texas Rangers in 10. 10-9. They're 6-6-59. Detroit 9-7. A big win over the Red Sox. Milwaukee needed the Red Sox to lose, but they lost too. 4-1. So the Mariners are making a comeback here. They're making a little bit of a comeback. The Yankees beat the A's 1-0. Kansas City a 6-5 win, and Toronto 7-6 over Minnesota. So let's take a look right now at the league home. Actually, let's go to the standings. The Mets in the National League have a 6-game lead over the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks 8-2. Phillies are 8-2 in their last 10. St. Louis and then Florida. So between 5 and 6, there's a 2-game gap. New York is 6-game lead. Now, Minnesota has a 7-game lead over the Royals. Well, let's stick with the National League. Atlanta's 2 back. The Giants are now 2 back. 3 back for Cincinnati and Houston and Colorado. 4 for Montreal and 6 back for Chicago. Chicago's got to get on a huge winning streak, and the Pirates are 9 back. I mean, the Pirates are 3-7. On the other side, in their last 10. On the other side, Minnesota beat Kansas City. Is beating Kansas City by 7 games. Kansas City and Detroit are tied for second. Baltimore is now fourth, a game back of those two. And look at this. For fifth, you have a 3-way tie. You have Texas, Toronto, and Oakland. If the season were to end today, it would be Oakland at Toronto, and then the winner would play Texas. 2 games back of that is Boston. 3 is Milwaukee. Biggest streaks in the National League, the Diamondbacks 6 straight. The biggest losing streak, 5 straight by the Cardinals, and they are dropping quickly. In the American League, the biggest winning streak is 3 by the Cleveland Indians, believe it or not. 4 by the Toronto Blue Jays. 4. The biggest losing streak is Milwaukee by 4, and that hurt. Because if they would have 2 more, 65, they'd only be 1 game out from first. So even if they would have gone 2-2, but they have lost 4 straight, and that hurts. Taking a look at their home. At the home here, Dwayne Martz, good to see you again. Well, I probably said that 5,000 times. So here, taking a look at Larry Walker. But look at Rod Carew from Minnesota is really playing well. Home runs, Bob Horner, but Frank Howard is really playing well. Thornton has 33, had a couple today. 1 game. Runs batted in, Howard. Stolen bases, Wiggins. And Wars, Carew. Now ERA is Boggs. Denny and Show wins. Hands with 19 wins. Strikeouts, Blyleven. Saves, Amaya. And the Wars, Blyleven. Remember, it was Blyleven all over the place beforehand. So Rick Russell is doing a great job. 15-10. A 3.70 ERA. So when you take a look at the schedule, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Baltimore, Tampa Bay, no. Atlanta and Florida might be big then. Kansas City and Milwaukee, maybe. Boston and Cleveland, Washington, Chicago. Pittsburgh, Houston, San Francisco, Arizona. That might be another big one. Minnesota and Seattle. All the Mets in St. Louis. That'll be really big. They play. Really, in American League, you have a lot of first placers playing people that are out of it. I don't think the top 5 play each other. We want to dabble in the American League still, but you just never know. I think Kansas City, Milwaukee, if Milwaukee gets on a winning streak, that could be a gigantic game. As 125 131. Well, they'll only have 31 games to go in the year, and that's a big deal. And then when we come back in August, after our break, we're going to have a big big thing. You can see Milwaukee there. But when we come back in August, we'll have, I believe, the final 10, and then we'll go to the playoffs, and kaboom, there we go. We'll also have the state tournament in football starting then. We'll have a lot of things starting then. But this is the High League right now. Thank you very much for joining in. Good to see all of you. Have a great day. We'll see you later.